Hello friends, welcome to our new video. If you guys are new to our channel or if you did not subscribe to our channel yet, then please go and subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon as well so that you can get the notifications of our new videos. Okay, so let's see the today's problem. So the today's problem is replace characters. Okay, so let's try to solve this problem. Here you can see that we have given a problem statement. The problem statement is two strings are given, that is s and t, and we have to find the minimum number of characters we need to replace in s, that is first string, with different character to convert it into t. Okay, so in this problem we have given two strings, that is s and t, and we have to replace the characters in string s with a different character to convert the string s into string t. Okay, so in input there is two strings are given. Okay, and we have to print the number of minimum characters we need to replace. Okay, so here you can see that here we have given some sample inputs. Okay, and the output for this sample input is 4. Okay, uh, you can see that there is two strings are given, that is this is string s and this is string t. Okay, so in this string how many characters we have to replace in string s, so that makes the string s is equal to string t. Okay, so here we have to replace like this c and h, then this f and t, then again this f and t, and this e and a. Okay, so in this string we have to replace first, instead of c we have to replace c with h, then we have to replace this f with t. Okay, again this f needs to replace with t, and at the end we need to replace this e with this a. Okay, so after replacing these characters, this string s is equals to string t. Okay, so this is 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, so the output should be 4. Okay, so like this we have to replace the characters in string s to make the string s is equals to string t. Okay, so let's see the second sample input. Okay, in this sample input we have to replace uh, in this input you can see that we have to replace all the characters in string yes. Okay, because every character is different in this string. Okay, you can see that this is different, this is different, this is different, this is also different, and this is also different. Okay, so every character in string yes we need to replace so that this string is equals to this string. Okay, so we need to replace both the characters in this string. Okay, so the output should be 5 in this case. Okay, so because here you can see that we need to replace this a first with b. Okay, then b with c, then c needs to replace with this d, then d needs to replace with this e, and this e needs to replace with this a. Okay, so after replacing these characters, this string s becomes equals to string t. Okay, so we need to replace all the characters in this string so that string s becomes equals to string t. Okay, and here as well you can see that in this sample input you can see that both the characters are same, that is this both strings are anagram, so no need to replace any characters, so the output should be 0. Okay, so this is the logic for this problem. Okay, so now let's try to write the code for this problem. Okay, so first we'll take the input, so for that we'll write the scanner class to take the input, so we'll write scanner sc equals to new scanner system dot in. After that we need to take the two strings as an input. Okay, so here we'll write string str1 equals to sc dot next. Okay, so we'll use dot next method to take the string as an input. Okay, so we'll take second string, that is str2 equals to sc dot next. Okay, so we have taken the two strings as an input from the user. Now what we can do, we have to uh, count the number of characters we need to replace in this string. Yes, string s to make this string is equal to string b, string t, that is second string. So for that what we can do, we'll create one, let's suppose count variable, and initially we'll assign it to 0. Okay, after that uh, we'll write for loop to traverse this string. Okay, so for that we'll write for integer I equals to 0, then I is less than, we need to travel the first string to check the characters in string, first string. So we'll write str1 dot length. Okay, I is less than str1 dot length, then I plus plus. Okay, after that inside this for loop we have to check the characters of this string with the second string. Okay, so for that here we'll write the if condition. Okay, and inside this if condition will check, that is str1 dot. So to check the each characters in string, will use the caret function. Okay, so we'll write str1 dot caret I, and if this characters in string 1 is not equals to str2 dot caret of I. Okay, so if string 1 characters is not equals to string 2, then simply will increment the count. Okay. Okay, and after that, okay, after that simply will print the count. So we'll write system dot out dot println, and inside this will pass the count. Okay. Okay, so we have written our code. So now let's try to run this problem. Okay, so first I'll copy this input and let's paste it in here in input. Okay, now let's try to run this code. So click on run. Let's see whether it works or not. Okay, output, let's see. Okay, you can see that output is 4 and required output is also 4, which is correct. Okay, now let's try to run the second test case. So I'll copy this and let's paste it here, and let's try to run. Okay, output is 5. You can see that required output is also 5. Now let's try this third test case. So we'll copy this input, let's paste it here, let's try to run. So the output should be 0 in this case. Let's see whether it works or not. Okay, you can see that output is 0, which is correct. Okay, so or all the test cases are or all the sample output which is given in problem statement, which is correct. Now let's try to submit this code and let's see whether all the test cases will pass or not. So click on submit. Okay, now the test cases are running. Let's see whether all the test cases will pass or not. Okay, okay, you can see that all the test cases are passed. Okay, so that's it in this video. अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया नेक्स्ट वीडियो में